Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Southern California. That's where the band is heading in a few weeks. We'll tell you why coming up.
Also, play Minecraft on the big screen. It's possible. We'll tell you how to get involved. This and more on the spring break edition of AM in the AM. Today is Friday, March 18th.
What's up, Falcons, and welcome to the spring break edition of AM in the AM, giving you 10 minutes of the top need-to-know news here at The Hill.
Ariel Bairez is on assignment this week. She'll return after spring break. Let's kick off the show with what's going on around the Hill with Jacob Brazil. Good morning, Jacob.
Good morning, Marquise and Amanda, and good morning to you. Spring break is here. Well, not quite yet, but when that bell rings at 1:16, we're off for a week. Don't come to school next week because nobody's going to be here. In fact, you're probably going to have to try to beat the teachers out of the parking lot as soon as the bell rings. Your Foothill color guard is prepared to take another victory. This is a video from a few weeks ago. Tonight, varsity and JV color guard are competing at Durango High School. JV performs at 7:30 and varsity performs at 9:30. The weather should be nice, so head on out to Durango. Varsity will also perform at Foothill Saturday at the gym at 1 p.m. Freshmen win. That's right, they took the first place trophy at the Clash of Classes assembly yesterday. That was the sophomores performing for the lip sync battle. The Dancing with the Stars type judges agreed that the sophomores won. Also, all four classes had to travel on the zigzag course with the partners on those carts that you probably played on in PE. Also, cheer and dance both performed to cheers in all. If you missed it, you missed a great time. Foothill has a new principal, but we are without an official principal for nearly 3 months. What does it take to be considered for a principal position at a school? FST News' Nicholas Bemister spoke to One Valley principal.
When you think about the importance of a principal and how it affects a school, it is undeniable that they are a very important part of our community. However, Foothill has not had someone permanently fill this position for more than a whole month, leaving Foothill to replace the original principal with a temporary one. So, to get an answer as to why it would take this long, I decided to interview the principal of Pinecrest Academy, Dr. Buck, and ask about the process of hiring principals. What kind of education does a principal need?
Administrators typically have to have a master's in administration now and a license to practice.
Do they need to be teachers to become principals?
Yes, that is definitely preferred to have at least 5 years experience, 3 to 5 years experience in teaching at any level.
She also mentions that a month wait for a principal is normal, and that it's possible the supply of principals will decrease and the demand for them will increase. However, the most interesting thing she mentions was how the shortage of teachers in Nevada may be related to this.
Well, right now in Nevada, we do have a teacher shortage, which then, it definitely adds to that we will have a leader shortage eventually. I think that if people are trained, that they will be able to promote into those positions. So right now I think we have a human capital deficit a bit when it comes to education.
Nicholas Bemster, FST News.
Thanks, Nicholas. Of course, Foothill has a new principal in place. Lisa Burkhead is that principal. And no, she isn't going to be taking cell phones away, but your teacher still might if you're using them when you're not supposed to. And finally, the Forensic Science program and our team here at FST News are both traveling to Manning Middle School today to show students what options they have when they enter high school. Well, that's what's going on around the Hill. Now back to Amanda and Marquise.
Thanks, Jacob. The Foothill High School band is always outstanding, but coming up, they have a magical performance in Southern California. FST News' Alan Sanchez tells us all about the magic.
From Ireland to New York and everywhere in between, the Foothill High School Marching Band is known as one of the best bands in the nation. In less than a year, the band will travel a little closer to home for yet another big event in its career. The band will have the opportunity to play for Disney Pixar in a professional studio recording during May. Band director Travis Pardee tells us more.
The Disney Soundtrack Session is a program that Disney puts on that allows high school groups to come in and get the experience of performing in what would kind of be like a studio recording session.
Bands must apply to participate in this event. Disney then listens to each band to see if they're capable of performing for a movie.
I like to do this trip about every 4 years to give everybody the opportunity to experience it. So it's been 4 or 5 years since we've gone. So
the band will travel to Los Angeles where they will play previous music from both Disney and Pixar films. The music they play will be synced into a movie, basically placing them into the film. When the band finishes its recording, each band member will get a copy of the movie featuring them in it. The band has received national recognition with the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in 2014, the National Memorial Parade in Washington, D.C. in 2012, and their 2009 trip for the St. Patrick's Day Parade in Dublin, Ireland. This trip is just another event of many that's to come for the band in the future. For Tim Patillo, I'm Alan Sanchez, FST News.
You know, that's really awesome. I kind of want to do that myself. Can I be the voice of Dory?
No.
Oh, fine, whatever. Anyway, the band also performed yesterday at the Clash of Classes Assembly. Principal Lisa Burkhead was seen tapping her foot to the sound of the band, so you know they were on it.
That's true, that's true. Coming up, have you ever wanted to play Fallout or The Division on a big screen of a theater? We'll tell you where you can go make this a reality. We'll be right back.
Mind the road. Flash flood season is here.
Think about it. Playing your PlayStation on the big screen at Citadome 12. It's a reality and it's happening here in Southern Nevada. FSC News' Kaylee Goodwin takes us to the big screen.
If you've ever wanted to play video games on the big screen, now you can. Super League Gaming is an indoor theater experience where people of all ages play video games. People meet every week for about 90 minutes and compete individually or in teams to complete different challenges. Junior Mitchell Saldivar tells us his experience.
Super League Gaming is more competitive player. Anyone who can play, there are 3 multiple challenges. One, it's like you're testing your strength and your knowledge when you play. After you finish that round 1, the second round is the second challenge. It's more like a Hunger Game. Pick your teammate, build a shelter, do anything you survive until you're the last. And the third, it's like free-for-all, pretty much.
In Nevada, there are only 3 theaters that offer Super League Gaming: Century 16 South Point in XD, Century 18 Samstown, and Citadome 12 in Nevada. Right now, Super League Gaming offers only Minecraft. The company says that in the later months, more games are going to be played as well. For FST News, I'm Kaylee Goodwin.
What an awesome experience. Thanks, Kaylee, for finding that story and sharing it with us. If you'd like more information about this, visit Super League's website at superleague.com.
When we come back, just keep swimming. The Falcon swim and dive team is competing this weekend. Next, Jacob joins us again to tell you where and when.
Success with a ceremony. What group was it? We'll answer that next.
Hey guys, I'm back. Let's get started with sports. Starting off with dive, there's a meet tomorrow over at UNLV from 5 to 9 against Basic. The swim team has an optional swim meet at the Heritage Rec Center on Saturday. Show up and you can earn lettering points. Swim also has practice meets on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday during spring break. Running over to the track, the next track and field meet is on Tuesday the 29th, right here at the Hill at 3:30. Hitting it over to the other diamond, the softball team has a game on Monday, the 28th. Varsity plays here at 3:30 and JV team is going over to Silverado and plays at 3:30. Throwing it to baseball, the baseball team has a game on Monday, the 28th against Silverado. The varsity team plays right here at the Hill at 3:30. JV plays at Silverado at 3:30. I hope you all have a safe spring break. Now back over to Amanda and Marquise.
Here at the Hill, we have a class of prestigious individuals who take pride in the improvement of their business management skills. This class is young, empowered, and skilled, better known as Yes Incorporated. On Wednesday, Yes held a ceremony commemorating everyone in their class. Congratulations, Yes Incorporated, on your success, and here's to 21 years of tradition.
Well, there you have it. Join us next week where we'll have more need-to-know news for your viewing pleasure. Until then, I'm Amanda Leek.
And I'm Marquise Parker. Don't forget to follow us online when we aren't on the air. We're on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat as FST News. Stay gold, Falcons.